The 19th of May be a coronavirus. All the coronaviruses use RNA rather than DNA as their genetic material, and they are covered in spikes on the surface of the virus, and that they use those spikes to invade cells. COVID-19 is thought of as a completely unique coronavirus because, until December, we'd only heard of 6 coronaviruses. COVID-19 is at the 7th. It's new us. It just had its gene sequencing. It just got its name. That's why it's novel. If you remember SARS severe acute respiratory syndrome or MERS Middle East respiratory syndrome, those were coronaviruses too. They are going for your lungs. COVID-19 causes a variety of respiratory symptoms that go from stuff sort of the dry cough and a fever all the solution to fatal virus infection. And that range of symptoms is one and all the explanations. It's actually been so hard to trace this outbreak. Lots of people get COVID-19, but so gently. Their symptoms are so mild that they do not even attend a healthcare provider. Coronaviruses are zoonotic, which suggests that they transmit from animals to people. Some coronaviruses, like COVID-19, also transmit person to person. The person-to-person ones travel faster and travel farther, a bit like COVID-19. You do not hear plenty about avian influenza because it doesn't transmit person to person, but we've outbreaks in poultry farms per annum everywhere the planet. COVID-19 presumably skipped from animals and to people at a wild animal market in Wuhan, China. Now for the less basic parts. This is often not the last major outbreak wherever visiting C. There's visiting B more outbreaks, and there is visiting B more epidemics. And it is a result of the way that we, as kinsmen, are interacting with our planet. Human choices are driving us into an edge where we're visiting C more outbreaks. A part of that's about global climate change and also the way a warming climate makes the planet more hospitable to viruses and bacteria. But it is also about the way we're pushing into the last wild spaces on our planet. Once we burn and plow the Amazon rainforest, so we will have cheap land for ranching when the last of the African bush gets converted into farms, when wild animals in China are hunted to extinction. Kinsmen inherit contact with wildlife populations that they've never inherited contact with before, and people populations have new styles of diseases, bacteria, viruses, stuff we're not ready for. Bats, specifically, have a knack for hosting illnesses that may infect people. But they don't seem to be the sole animals that hump. So as long as we keep making our distant places less remote, the outbreaks our visiting keep coming. Help your government to regulate the COVID-19 outbreak. Stay home. Stay safe.